I really just kind of wanted to take a couple of minutes and maybe try to kind of reflect on my 2008. A lot's happened to me this year, like a lot. So we'll start off with like January through. We'll go through April. January through April, I was in culinary school. Um, and in April, the end of April, I had my senior dinner and I graduated. Graduated with high honors, actually, which totally shocked me when I found that out. I was like, wait, are you sure? Yeah, okay, yay. So that was like a definitely a life-changing experience. Like I totally, like kind of felt like I found my place. Like I found what I was supposed to do, like my little niche. So that was awesome. Um, and then next big thing really, the end of July, beginning of August. Um, I spent a lot of the time in between there looking for a job and not having much luck. So like the end of July, beginning of August is when I found Nerd Fighters. And when I met a good majority of the MNC, the Midnight Nerd Fighting collab people. So that was pretty freaking epic. Like that was amazing. And then that was when I really started to like. After that, I started to get really into like the Vlogbrothers and the Five Awesome Girls, and I became like a big like YouTube watcher then. I wasn't really so much a video maker then, but 2009 will change that. Mm-hmm. Um, October, I guess. January I just spent, not January, September, I spent a lot of time just like watching videos. It's pretty much what I did with my September. I spent my September online and watching videos on YouTube. um, and then we got to like October. My phone is ringing, but I'm just gonna pretend to ignore it. It's my alarm for my pill, but I'm just gonna ignore it. October was when I finally got paper towns in my hands. So that was pretty freaking awesome. Yay! That was just like the most epic thing ever. Like I was so looking forward to that book because it just sounded so fantastic. I would like read all these reviews about it and was like, oh my gosh, I want that book. Give me the book. That's also when I kind of got into a lot of other young adult authors. I kind of found Maureen Johnson around that time too because of John and Hank. And I started looking through old vlogs and old Blurbing Book Club books. And Maureen Johnson's was one of those books. And I was like, okay, let's pick it up and read it. And I love Maureen Johnson now. But I'll get to more of my reading adventures in a little bit. The end of October was also when I posted my Nerd Boy video. For those of you that are familiar with me personally and my personal channel. Yeah, enough said. That video has gotten more views than I ever thought in my entire life that it would. So anyone that like commented or watched that video, seriously, thank you. Like that, like YouTube just blows my mind when stuff like that happens. And then it's insane. And then we get to probably the next big thing that happened was me going to the Nerdfighter gathering in November. So that like is enough awesome on its own. Do I even need to say more about that gathering? Like seriously, I met Monica there, and I met the guys from Monday to Be Awesome. I met John and Hank. Come on, people. That's freaking amazing. Like, that was, like, probably the most epic moment of this year. Like, if I had to pick one moment that was, like, the moment of 2008, that would be it. And then we get to the end of November, and there's a couple of bad things that happened in there that I should probably note just for, I don't know, just for the sake of balance. because I've had so many good things happen to me. I have to have a couple of bad things to balance out all the awesome. The end of November, beginning of December, we lost my uncle to cancer, and we also lost my dog to cancer. We had to put her down. But they're both in better places right now. That's what I like to think. And that what happened was what needed to happen. And then we get to December, and we have the Project for Awesome, which was amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, speaking of Project for Awesome, my Project for Awesome video on this channel got so many freaking comments because my friends spammed my video, and I love them for it because they saw like how I had like 3 comments and like 2 views on my video, and they're like, oh, let's go freaking raid Sarah's video after I went to sleep, because I went to sleep on the second day at like 6 o'clock in the morning, finally, after Hank got off. No, Hank got off, the Short Sisters got on, and I lasted like 2 minutes into their broadcast, and I was like, guys, I gotta go to bed. So after that, they all went in and like spammed the heck out of my video, and I love them for it. Thanks, guys. I love you. And like, I guess other than that big introduction to nerd fighting and the actual event that I went to, the Midnight Nerd Fairs have also been the highlight of my 2008. You guys are probably like seriously the best thing that's happened to me all year. Like, you kind of came at the right time. Like, I needed something to just distract myself from all the crap, and you guys were it, and you guys are awesome, and I love you. And I almost forgot that I was gonna mention the books. So many books this year. Oh my gosh, so many books. As a side note related to books, I won Margot's contest on YouTube, and I finally got the book. And it's not signed, unfortunately, because I didn't have it when I met John. So I have a third. Wow, that was a total nerd fighter sign. Yes. Third copy of Paper Towns, and yeah, Paper Towns is amazing. So I guess that's all that's really happened this year, but it's been an amazing year, and I'm really thankful for everything that's happened, the good and the bad. Because reality, everyone knows, every good and bad experience shapes who you are in your everyday life, and I'm glad to be who I am. So I hope you guys have a healthy and safe and happy New Year's. Enjoy it, and enjoy it safely, kids. Until next year, guys, best wishes.